Hello guys, welcome to 11 Autos. Today I'll be sharing you tips on how to drive under the rain. So let's get into it. Okay? So guys, before I start driving, here are some 5 things I want you to know. Firstly, is this your wiper? You need to know how to use your wiper. Okay? You are going to see this side. This is HI for I, LO for low, INT for intermediary, or off to turn it off, obviously, and mist. So now, when I'm going to start the car first. Okay, it's not going to automatically start working. This is for the wiper, this long thing at the screen. So I'm going to start my car. Firstly, you know what I taught you about starting your car. Make sure your legs are on brake, and this is on park. Okay, then I'm going to turn it on. All right, now that it's turned on, I'm going to set it to HI for I. As you can see, this is high. Okay, then I can then change it to LO for low. This is what? This is low. This is off. This is intermediary. Okay, and this is MIST. This is like automatic. As you can see, automatic. All right, now this using these wipes depends on how heavy the rain is. All right, if the rain is very heavy, like heavy downpour, I'll say you use the high. All right, but if it's not too, you know it's not too rainy, I mean the rain is not heavy, it could be like it's just drizzling, so you can just put it on intermediary or low. So that is that for the wipes. Now the next one is to check your AC. All right, you need to turn on your AC, because if you don't turn it on, there will be like fogs at the screen. All right, and you don't want that to happen, that you start carrying what do they call this thing, wipes, start using one cloth or rag to clean your windscreen, like all those damn food drivers. Don't do that. So you just need to turn on your aircon. Once you turn on your aircon, there won't be any fog there. All right, so now this sign here, this first sign here, it's called, it's when you switch it on to this side, when you turn it to this side, it's for the windscreen. All right, for the windscreen. And then this one here is windscreen, and for the legs. All right, your legs here and the windscreen. The aircon, meaning the aircon will be, you'll be feeling the aircon on your leg, and it's also going to be coming out from here too. And then this one is just for your leg. The aircon will only be coming out for your leg. And this one here is your face, directly at your face. This place, directly at your face. All right, directly at your face, and also your feet. Then this one here is only your face. All right, this one is actually pretty self-explanatory, with the arrows and everything indicating it, so it's actually self-explanatory. Now another thing is that when you are driving, when you are driving, you should know, you should learn how to control your speed. You don't need to be driving fast. All right, if you drive fast, all right, so just make sure that the speed is from 20 to 40, between 20 to 40. In fact, 20 is okay safe. Actually, is reaching 40 is okay. From 20 to 40, make sure your speed is at that level. All right, you don't want to be very fast, because the roads are slippery. The roads are very, very slippery. If it's just small speed like this, you to start looking like you're flying. So learn how to manage your speed. Okay, so that's how many things have I said now? I said these wipers, this aircon, and this speed. And the next one, is this one here. You can it's a button where you just push, you press it, can turn it on is to turn on like that, and once you press this button, the headlights at the front and back will come on. Okay, and why do you want it to come on? That is if maybe it's dark and it's raining heavy, and you can't really see clearly, and you want other drivers to see your bum bum, your car bum bum, I mean your car headlights or your car bonnet or something. You want your car to be visible, you turn it on. Especially if it's dark, you turn it on for other drivers to see, so that they will not hit you. That is that. So the next thing now is I'm going to be driving to show you how to practicalize what I've said now. I'm going to practicalize them now. So let's get into it, okay? Now, firstly, I'm going to put my, like I taught you during the last class, I'm going to put my legs on brake. This is the brake pad. The other one next to it is the accelerator. All right. So this one is the brake. So now we're going to turn it on. Please ensure that this gear is on park. All right. Ensure it's on park. The P for park, the R for reverse, the N for neutral, the D for drive. Okay. So now let's start. My legs are on brake, oh, and I pressed it down. I pushed it down. So after doing that, it's raining, right? I'm going to turn on my aircon. Okay, so after turning my aircon, I'm going to um, adjust this. All right, I'm going to direct where the wind is going to be directed at. So I want it on the windscreen. I want it to be at the windscreen here, so that it's going to what did I say before? I said that I want it to be able to so that the fog will not be on the screen. Okay, so it won't make any fog to be on the screen. This is what I said. So after doing that, I'm going to drive. For to drive, I need to reverse. Okay, I need to reverse. So I'll put it on the R sign. Mind you, please. I'm learning. I'm still learning. All right, I'm not an expert. So I'm going to reverse gently. Okay, very gently, because the road is slippery. All right, and you want to like make a reverse, and then you want the rear end of. All right, so sometimes when it's raining, and you want to like make a reverse or check what's behind you, this mirror, it could be blurry. As you can see here, the mirrors are blurry, so you won't be able to see anything. Okay, so you will need to you need to use this screen. Okay, you need to use this back screen to check whatever is behind you. So that is that for that. Your car to move in one particular direction if you want to make a reverse. For example, if I want to move the rear end of my car to the left, I'm going to turn my steering to the what? To the left like this. It means I want to move to this side. I want to reverse to my left. And if I want to reverse to my right, I'm going to move it this way. Okay, if I move it this way to my right, it's moving to my right like this. I'm steering it to my right. As I'm steering it to my right, the rear end of my car will also move to the what? To the right. All right, so that's how it's going to be. Now I want to make my reverse. I want to make my reverse. Now I'm going to put it on reverse. Okay, and move slowly. All right, I'm not moving I'm not moving the rear end to the right or left. I just want it to go straight, so I'm not going to move my steering because there's enough space for me. Okay, now as I taught you the last class, I said you watch this screen. Okay, you watch this screen whenever you are reversing. So you watch it. Can you see? Can you see? I had to stop for them to pass. That is that. Okay, so now I'm going to move to my right. Okay, I'm going to move to this right. Move the camera to that side. And this is it now. I'm turning my steering to the right, okay, and then I'm putting it on drive, not reverse. I was on reverse before, so I'm moving it to on drive, and then I'm turning. Okay, I'm turning, but it's not okay. Then okay, guys, I'm The next thing I'm going to talk about is puddles. Okay, puddles and flood. You want to try as much as possible to avoid puddles and flood. Okay, because if you don't avoid that, if your cars are always passing through puddles or flood, it could cause rusting. All right, when I say rusting, mean this paint like this, it will be scraping off, or this under the under the car too, it could begin to rust. Okay, it will begin to rust. So please avoid flood. Also, you need to, before you even start driving, you need to check for your tires. Ensure that it's not smooth. All right, ensure that it's not smooth. It should be rough, and ensure it's not swollen or flat, because you don't want to use a bad tire while it's raining. Like, it's not even bad enough. You need to just ensure that, because even when it's not raining, driving with a flat tire or smooth or swollen tire is bad. So not to talk of when it's now raining, you won't want to like take that chance. All right, because the road is very slippery. So guys, when you're driving, the road is divided into two parts. Okay, we have the left side and the right side. So always be on your right hand side whenever you're driving. If I'm driving like this, I'll always be where on my right hand side. If I'm going like this too, I should always be where in my right hand side. If I'm like this, I'll be here, my right hand side. If I'm like this, if I'm moving to this direction, I'll be on my right hand side. Okay, so the cars that are coming in will be like this side, and then me, I'll be here. And if I'm going this way too, I'll be at this side. All right, and the cars that are passing here like this, will be where at their own right hand side. Right, me, I'll be at my own right hand side. Okay, so always ensure that you're at your right hand side whenever you're driving on the road. So a recap. Okay, I was talking about the road being divided into two, right? So as I'm moving like this, as you can see, this car coming here is at this side, and me that I'm here, I'm at my right hand side, right? This, I'm at my right hand side. I'm at my right hand side here, and this car coming here is like at this side. So do you understand me now? So I just always be at your right hand side. Okay, always be at your right hand side. Do not like you be going like this and then you be at this side. This is another lane. Okay, this is another lane for another cars that are passing here. So you don't want to you don't want to be on the lane you're not supposed to be. You need to be on the right lane by driving, and the right lane is to be at your right hand side. And also, you need to, when you're driving, you need to ensure that your car, you can see the two tires in front of you. Okay, you need to be at this position and you are seeing these tires here like this. Not that your car, you drive, or that your car will now be like this close. Your car will be like, some people, and their car will even want to like touch this car. It will be like this. When the car breaks down, you won't be able to maneuver. All right, you won't be able to turn left or turn right to maneuver when it breaks down, because other cars could be behind you too. Okay, so ensure that you take space. Okay, ensure that there's space between you, that you'll be able to maneuver. Ensure that you can see what the car tires whenever you are behind a car. All right. All right. So sometimes when it's raining, and you want to like make a reverse or check what's behind you, this mirror, it could be blurry. As you can see here, the mirrors are blurry, so you won't be able to see anything. Okay, so you will need to what? You need to use this screen. Okay, you need to use this back screen to check whatever is behind you. So that is that for that. So guys, while coming out from a T junction, you need to drive slowly. Okay, you need to drive slowly while coming out of a T junction, and you need to use your traffication light, your trafficator light, so that, because if you don't use your trafficator light, the other cars behind you will not know which direction you are going to. So when you turn on your traffication light and then you are moving to, let's say you are moving to the right, okay, and you switch on your trafficator light to the right, so the headlights behind your car will be on. The right side of the headlights will be on, so the driver behind you will know that you are moving to your right. Okay, so you need to also turn on your trafficator light, and you need to drive slowly. And what else here, of course, you move your steering wheel to the direction you want to go to, if it's right or left. Okay, so watch me as I pascalize. All right, so if I'm turning to my right, I'll drag it down like this. I'm turning to my right, I drag it down. But if I'm turning to my left, I drag it up like this. That's to my left. So when I move this to my right, when I move this down, that is my trafficator light is on and I'm moving to my right. So then I turn my steering wheel to my right and action. So let's get into it. My trafficator light is on and I'm driving slowly, and then driving really slowly, and then um I'm turning the wheels to my right. Okay, and then I'm just okay, guys. So that will be all for today. Here is a quick recap of what we learned today. We talked about how to use the AC to avoid the screen from getting blurry. We talked about how to use the wipers. We talked about how to use the wipers ranging from low to high. We talked about how to use the rear mirror. We talked about to use the rear mirror, and we talked about how to use the steering to um directed at where which side you want to go to. All right, this is the right side or the left side. Also adjust the steering while making your reverse. We talked about that too. We also talked about the tires, what to look out for before you start driving. You don't want to drive with a smooth tire or a flat tire or a swollen tire while it's raining. Even when it's not raining too, you should not do that. Okay, so that will be all for today. See you same time tomorrow.